Hi, Elie. Grateful for our long friendship. I'm very happy to join this morning together with your congregation in celebrating your rabbinate. I still remember, Elie, the first time you told me that you had been invited to serve as a rabbi at Congregation B'nai Israel in Tustin, California. I remember how happy you were. But I also remember that you understood that you didn't become a rabbi because of your ordination at the Jewish Theological Seminary or because B'nai Israel offered you a contract. You knew that you would become rabbi when you would laugh together enough and cry together enough with your congregation, learn enough Torah together, and serve the Jewish people to a point where your congregation called you rabbi and really meant it. That happened, Elie. It happened because of your wonderful qualities, and they were qualities that your congregation expected in you. They expected that you'd be able to demonstrate your learning and your piety and your capacity for leadership and your integrity. You've done all of that, Elie. You've been a wonderful teacher to your congregation and a scholar and a teacher to the larger Jewish community. You served on the Committee of Jewish Law and Standards for the Rabbinical Assembly, and you've taught all of us. You've been a person, Elie, who, through the way you live your religious life, have demonstrated your piety and your capacity for leadership has assured the success of Congregation B'nai Israel. As you come to this point in your rabbinate, Elie, it's a time of celebration for the wonderful partnership that you and the congregation have shared, the mutual support that you've offered your congregants and they have offered you and Linda and your family. At this point, I want to wish you, Elie, a very simple blessing of our people, of Lech L'Shalom. Go now towards peace. Shalom is more than peace, as you know. It's also towards fulfillment and completion. There's much for you yet to do, and there's much satisfaction for you to gain for yourself and for those who love you. I wish you, Elie, Lech L'Shalom. Go towards ever-increasing satisfaction and fulfillment in all that you do. You've been a blessing to us, to your congregation, and to those of us privileged to know you these many years. Lech L'Shalom.
I am privileged to have in my life many people who are larger than life. Rabbi Lebeau is one of them. He has been the rabbi's counselor-in-chief for the last 20 years. Once he retired as the dean of the rabbinical school, the rabbinical assembly hired him to be the rabbi counselor. And I've used Rabbi Lebeau in these last 33 years as my sounding board. He was not my dean. He was in a gap year before becoming dean, having been the rabbi of one of the premier congregations in America in Highland Park, Illinois. And before there, he had started in a small synagogue in Long Island. And he had a photo in his office of the first congregation he had to remember him as to his origins. And when I did put up, you will find in my office a picture of B Street, the warehouse which was our first synagogue for me. It was with him in mind, of knowing that one starts and grows. I was able to spend his gap year having one-on-one meetings with him, using him as my teacher on how to do a funeral and how to do a wedding, because there wasn't that kind of mentorship offered students at that time. He was my mentor. And as I say, Rabbi Lebeau is, for me, the model of what it means to be a rabbi, of integrity, of service, of wisdom, And to have your words, Rabbi Lebeau, Lech L'Shalom, reaches to my heart as a gift. I'm grateful. Thank you.